All right. Fireside chat. What's going on? I got a lot of my kitchen done. I'm gonna be moving on to my daughter's bedroom next, and then the living room. I need to go through those areas and make sure that those boxes that are in there are in the areas that they need to be in. I basically need to double check everything at the very end, but I mean, other than that, got a lot of wood that I got left over from refurbishing a tank, animal shelf, a couple other things. I'll be building a quail coop with that. I don't know if y'all noticed, but this is the most ghetto fire pit ever. Now, in Oklahoma, it says the fire needs to be in an approved container a certain amount of feet away. Now, it is a certain amount of feet away from the house and stuff like that. But the wording on an approved container is kind of vague. And I mean, a steel ring could be an approved container, a ring of cinder blocks. I mean, I really don't know. All I know is I just, keep it monitored and stuff like that. My kitty is having fun. By the way, this is all my cardboard that I use for fire starting. This big pile is a bunch of junk that needs to go out on trash day, because the landlord asked if he wanted me to leave everything that was here or if he wanted me to scrap it. I was like, I'll scrap it myself. So I ended up getting that deep freeze, and that washer with the air with this place. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to end up scrapping them for their components, their sheet metal, copper, and everything else. And gonna end up smelting it down, because I'm gonna be doing that. But I'll be documenting the quail coop here soon. That's gonna be one of the first things I really want to get going, is get a source of protein on this little yard here. Currently, I have a clothesline hanged up because I need to have an electrician come out and move our 240 volt plug over to a different wall so that I can actually vent out the moisture. So man, I'll tell you what, there's something therapeutic about a fire. Ooh, 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 ooh. Ah. Ooh, that glizzy's hot. Son of a bitch. You motherfucker. That will be my ant nest right there, where my kitty Mooster is sitting. Ooh, I burnt my fingy. Alright, let's see here. This is called aromatic wood. It says not for cooking. And I said, bullshit. Unless it's poison ivy or something toxic, it's perfectly fine. Ow. I got an ember on my arm. By the way, anyone criticizing me, you know what? Go fuck yourself. I used to be a little bit of an arsonist, playing with fire all the time. I know how it works. I respect fire. which is why I keep a garden hose nearby all the time. I know what I'm doing. Camping is one of the things that is one of my main priorities. This is gonna pop like a motherfucker. There it goes. Watch, I promise you. Once that gets going, once that pine board gets going, it's gonna be good. It's gonna be like pow 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 pow. Ooh, my glizzy's gonna taste good. Ooh, that one did not land where I wanted. There we go. All right, so you want a teepee shape or some sort of a hollow centered shape. The idea is the fire is a living, breathing thing. You want it to breathe. And it needs to get air inside of that, which is why if you take a blow tube and you go now, that's a big fire. That's a nice fire. But they only last so long. You got to make sure it has the ability to just breathe naturally. Otherwise, you're going to have to be sitting there using that. That's why they invented the bellows for blacksmithing. It's so that they could make the fire breathe. And then that will actually burn things much faster. Ooh, that corn is going to be so delicious. Oh. Oh yeah, nice and charry. Well, shit. Oh, I hope I don't lose my dog. Oh shit, it broke. Oh no. Oh well. In the bun, it's still one piece. Oh, that corn is delicious. Alright, so what you do is you take that corn, you take an ear of corn, and you rub it down with butter. And you sprinkle garlic, onion, and then like head country like seasoning or some sort of other like barbecue-y meat seasoning, right? And then some pepper, just a little bit of pepper, and you roll it all up in there so that it looks like it's completely coated. The butter will help it stick in there, and then what you do is you roast it like this, and then the seasoning is roasted in there, and the butter soaks into the cob, and it really gets all, oh my god, it's so delicious. I had this with the chicken. That's why me and my wife were like, whoa, we gotta do this again. We were fighting. It was like, no, I only made one cob and I cut it in half and I used it for both of us. And we were like, we need, next time we do this, it's one cob each because there's no way. We wanted way more corn. That was so good. It was so good. Anyway, everything's going pretty good here. I guess I'm just gonna go ahead and finish up my cooking here and enjoy the rest of my night. Y'all have a good one.